guys, I just wanted to give you an update. This is a 2019 New River honeybee queen. Last December, I had identified it as a pretty strong colony going into winter, so that was fantastic. This one was actually sitting in the location kind of behind where the camera is sitting right now, and it was actually, I don't even know what happened to it. I think it swarmed, and then they got a late start developing their nest with the new queen. I honestly don't know, but it was down to like 2-3 frames of bees. It was a pretty strong hive. It had actually it was full of honey, but there was only 2 frames of bees. Not sure exactly what happened. However, I did a video where I showed me putting a double screen board hive, or a double screen board bottom on a colony to save it, and I had one at the house apiary, and I have one here out farm apiary. And as it turns out, the one at the house, I had put over a weaker hive. It wasn't it was probably 5 frames of bees at the house, and it was also 2 frames of bees, or 2 or 3 frames of bees that I had put on top over it. Out here, there was probably 9 frames of bees in this hive, and 2 over here. So the difference is this was a way stronger colony, which can actually produce a little bit more heat. Well, at the house apiary, right up until we got that 20 below for 2-week stretch, both those hives were alive. And after the 2 weeks was over, this small colony had died. The heat from the lower colony just wasn't enough to help that upper colony. You'd be surprised how, it's not like it pumps out like a pile of heat. It might raise the temperature of the upper box by 10 degrees, but it's not like it's something really, really extreme. This hive, however, was even smaller. It was only 2 frames of bees, and I came totally expecting it to be dead as well. However, it is alive, which shocked the living heck out of me. There is a little bit of dysentery I see on it, which, is what it is. I'm not going to say nosema. It's a weaker hive, so possibly that could be a reason why. The hive underneath is absolutely, completely strong. Now, yesterday I was out here and the bees were all flying around and everything like that. I had checked these colonies out. I didn't want to separate them while they were all flying and everything else, because it would have been a kind of a nightmare for me to pull this, because this bottom board for this is actually the top board for this full hive, and I didn't want to take all of this off and monkey with it with bees flying all around, getting stung, and the whole 9 yards. So I just kind of left it alone. I gave this one a pollen patty. That was all I gave it. This has plenty of honey, but I am going to give it a shim today, just because the pollen patty made it kind of sit a little funky, so I do want to give it a shim. But I'm going to pull this off real quick, and then set it down to the side, and then pop this open just a little bit, give them a sugar, because this is a lot of bees. I have no idea what their honey stores are like, so I want to give it a couple, maybe a brick or 2 of sugar and some pollen sub, just in case they are running low on stores. So let's take a look. Trudging through the snow takes a little out of you. Not gonna lie, I hate trudging through the snow anymore. People they do snowshoeing for fun. You can have it. Okay, so I know this is really heavy. Oh, honey. Okay. funny thing. I'm looking. There's actually a sugar brick down. I can see it that the bees are on. I gave them that sugar brick. Oh geez, when did I give them that sugar brick? December, I think, before I put this on. December 3rd. It's still in there. So that's actually a good sign. So I'm going to get a sugar brick ready here. There we go. These little plastic things are nice for molds. Makes for a nice sugar brick here. And a pollen patty. Okay, let's try to crack this open. Okay. Let's see if they do have any honey here. There is honey in there. But in the middle, I'm guessing not. So we're gonna take that off real quick. Give them a sugar brick here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 frames of bees, 4 or 5 frames of bees. So this hive went down as well. Okay. Alright. Get that there. I'm going to give them that one there. And then we're going to close this back up here. Just going to clean this bottom. Okay. I guess it offered just enough heat. Just enough, huh? They like the gloves better than my hands. Interesting. What you got there, buddy? My dog found a deer head. So that's his little treat there looks like. So let's get this hive back on. Oh yeah, he's in the way. I'm sure I've severely agitated these bees. I can hear them in there getting all ticked off. Actually, So guys, sorry about this, but I'm gonna have to pick you up. Let's set this down. That'll give you a little bit. Let me see if they're eating it at all. Yeah, they're eating it. Boy, there ain't much left here. This colony. Frame them and a half of bees, something like that. Gives them a little bit better ability to access that sugar and good. I still give this one less than a 20% chance of making it over the next month. There's just not many bees left in it. 2 frames of bees today. I'm just shocked as hell that they survived that 20 below. That really blew my mind. You know, I'm honestly, even in Bob Binnie's videos, where I was introduced to these double screen boards, he said it probably wouldn't be too good for use up north. I figured I'd give it a shot because I had no other options. In December, trying to save, I mean, I could have shook them out and been done with it, sure. But why not give it a shot? So I gave it a shot. And so far, you know, it's living. That's all I can say. There was said there was only 3 frames of bees, and now there's 2, down to 2. So even if it does survive, it'll be a long road to hoe to get back up. But if it does survive, I'll be putting it into a 4 or 5 frame nuke and you know, smaller vessel this spring, and letting them just do whatever they got to do. You know. So that's it. Contrast day. Really gloomy day today. Still beats 20 below. My dog is all over there where all the cockleburs are, so he's going to come out with full of cockleburs, so that's going to be a treat. Okay guys, take care. Till next time, remember, all beekeeping is local.